Welcome back, Arcadians, to Al's Arcade. Glad you could make it. Are you? Guys, we're back with another game room tour, and this one I'm really excited to share with you today because it is with my good friend, very special friend, Scott, aka Sega Zombie, who I've known for years. We met through YouTube because he's a fellow YouTuber. I put a link to his channel below. Great guy, probably one of the most passionate guys I've ever met in the hobby. A prolific game collector's got an amazing collection, complete Mega Drive collection, complete Dreamcast collection, and he's also so passionate that he's turned his hobby into a business as well. So today we're going to have a look at his physical shop in Ipswich called the Retro Realm. It's an amazing place. He's just recently expanded it, so he's got more floor space now, more stuff on display. We're going to go through everything in his shop, and then he's invited us back to his pad to talk about some of the games that mean so much to him. It's a great video. There's so many laughs in this video. I'm mucking about as usual. It's a great laugh, guys. I hope you enjoy it. We had great fun videoing this. It really was a fun day. So without further ado, let's go and check out my good friend Scott at the Retro Realm in Ipswich. The Retro Realm is located in Sailmaker's shopping centre in Ipswich on the first floor, and as you can see from the shop window displays and the presentation, this is not a shop you want to walk past, guys. Here we are, guys. We're back in the Retro Realm. It's been a few years, mate, hasn't it? I've been here for ages as well, since you've extended.
Yeah.
And it's looking absolutely incredible, mate. It's twice the size of what it was.
Twice the size. We've got loads now. Loads for you to look at.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. What are the benefits from being this much bigger, do you think?
I think the biggest thing is identity.
Yeah.
The Retro Realm now has its true identity. People come in, they feel the atmosphere, the vibe.
Yeah, because before this was like divided into two shops, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Now you've taken over the whole floor plan now, and it looks incredible. You've got all your old stock out now. You've still got more stock to come out.
Oh, there's loads. We've tackled half a storeroom.
Have you?
Yeah.
And I've been in here for a few hours. You've got a nice little community coming in here because you've got the arcade machine set up.
Yeah.
And you were telling me earlier, like kids come out of school and they come in here to play arcade games. That brought back so many memories.
It does. Just watching them, you know, because just right outside the shopping centre is the main bus station for Ipswich. So when all the kids come off the bus, they come flocking in here to play the arcade machines.
Fantastic,
Yeah,
mate.
it's
So how
great.
long have you been in now?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah. 3 years last month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Well, do you want to give us a little walk round?
Yeah,
and
let's go and
see what you got.
Yeah, let's go and have a look.
Mate, this is my favourite corner. It almost feels like your own collection back home.
It does. Yeah,
Your
it's
Sega
inspired.
corner.
It's definitely
It is.
inspired by
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So run us through what you got here then, mate.
So obviously we've got the best system in the corner here. You know, 16-bit goodness here with the Mega Drive. And then that leads nicely into the Sega Master System.
Yeah, you got a nice load of games down there, mate.
Yeah, and the Sega Mega Drive is actually still really popular.
Yeah.
We do very well on the Mega Drive in here. Probably, it's up there with probably PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
So I've deliberately put these
together.
two corners together because I would say at the moment it's Mega Drive and PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
That is the #1 seller retro-wise.
Yeah. You've got some classics there, mate. Revenge of Shinobi.
Yeah, the artwork.
Yeah.
It's just fantastic.
It is.
Yeah.
And then you've got loads of DS games
Yeah,
here.
and again, DS, the popularity of the DS, especially the 3DS, we're seeing a massive, a lot of youngsters are getting into the 3DS and DS, and we sell loads. We sell loads of DS.
Fantastic. And then this is a lovely cabinet here, mate, with loads of fantastic games on display. Some quite rare ones as well.
Yep.
You've got Turrican, is that on the...
That's the Mega Drive.
Oh, it's the
Turrican.
Mega Drive,
Yep.
yeah. You've got a Japanese copy of Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
Yep.
Loads of Sega Saturn down there.
Loads of power, and they're all in lovely condition.
All PAL, yeah.
Because it's really difficult with Sega Saturn now because they deteriorate the boxes and things like that. But yeah, everything... It's a shame we have to put everything under lock and key, but when it reaches a certain value, and you want the condition to stay, you know, don't get shelf wear, it goes in here.
Yeah.
But this is forever changing. Like today, just today, I've rearranged all this because of all the Dreamcast we've had come in.
Nice. I love the way Scott has displayed his shop. The level of detail and the effort he's put in creating little corners within corners, and just everything within its genre and within its era. It's just the perfect store to walk around. Everything's accessible, everything you can see and everything you can pick up and touch. He's done an amazing job. This is probably one of my favourite cabinets of yours, of course, all Nintendo.
Well, yeah, you know. It's not bad, and you're happy that the Sega's sat right at the bottom.
Yeah,
in this one.
yeah, definitely.
But
It's all good stuff.
We've
mate.
got some awesome Nintendo in here.
Yeah, you've got some Game & Watch.
Yep.
A couple of ones I've sold you, I think they're.
I think that is, I think that is one you sold me.
Yeah, they're lovely.
Yeah.
I wish I had the room to display all this kind of stuff. But yeah, some lovely box Game Boy games, GameCube, and some PS Vita. You don't often see that, do you?
And no, we sell a lot. We sell quite a lot of PS Vita because it's hard to get the titles. You know, if you go to your local CX or something like that, it's the same dozen titles wherever you go.
Yeah.
So we try and have the more obscure stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then loads of box PC games up there.
Yeah, the big box.
Yeah, they're great, aren't they?
They are.
They're lovely to collect, but they take so much room up, don't they?
It is the room. They're it's a lot more niche.
Yeah.
The collectors in that. We don't sell very many, but I think it's important part of sort of gaming history to have them.
Yeah, fantastic. I think this is probably one of your favourite bits in the shop, is it? I can see your influences in here. You love horror, Scott, don't you?
Yeah, you've got the horror, you've got the zombies, the gore. This is where I love to sort of display that.
Yeah.
And do you know what I really enjoy? Because I don't collect figures and toys myself. I do love having them all arranged. A little bit. I dabble.
You'd love to have this in your home.
Oh, if I had the room, I'd have all of this. But this is the part of me where I like to arrange them, put them out on the shelves.
No, they are cool, mate. There's some odd stuff in here, though, as well. You've got Postman Pat, and behind him is $6 Million Man.
Yeah.
Which I used to own. I used to have him in the capsule, which was really cool.
Really
I used
cool.
to pick him up a lot at car boots, actually.
Yeah. Now you just don't see them anymore.
Yeah.
70s toys are like really
And this
hard to
I
get.
love because I grew up with Micronauts.
Yes.
70s toy. I think I sold you that, didn't I?
I think you did, yeah.
Only because I didn't know where to display it. And I ended up just going up in the loft. But I love this Japanese kind of, these 70s
it's so
toys.
cool, isn't it?
It's brilliant.
The colours.
Yeah, they did bigger ones as well.
Yes.
Really
I know Jonathan Ross collects lots of it.
Yeah. Do you remember them?
Vaguely.
Yeah.
I think I got a load handed down to me.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm sort of later 70s, so I think uncles handed them down to me back in the day.
And then you've got loads of Simpsons and all sorts in here. And then what's this one here?
So this one's kind of more of a 90s.
Right.
A bit of a mixture of 80s and 90s in there.
Yeah. Wrestlers.
All the wrestlers up there.
Yeah.
I love these dudes, look. They're pretty, aren't they?
Yeah, he's lovely, isn't he? What's he from?
That is Castle Freak. That's the monster out of that, which is a really cool film.
Yeah, so much to look at, mate. So cool. Then over here we've got, what's in this cabinet?
Mostly cars and sort of like cartoons that were inspired by cars, like Mask and all that sort of thing. Movie cars, like the Batmobile, stuff like that.
Bucky O'Hare.
Yeah. All the Transformers, G1 Transformers are down there.
Right, so this is the new section of the shop.
Yes, it is.
So
Yep.
what would you expect to see now coming in here?
Now on this side, it's themed. So
Yeah.
again, I've chosen to show you the horror.
Yeah.
But we've got Transformers, we've got Lego, we've got everything in this section. And whereas the shop was previously, we just didn't have the room to display it.
Yeah,
so now
these are quite big box stuff, isn't it?
You've got the big box collectible sort of horror figures. You're talking sort of like big boys toys in here.
Real collectible.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah, the Akira.
Akira.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Really desirable figures.
Is it?
Very collectible. Yeah.
Really nice.
And then you've got the Japanese Godzilla. This one's new in actually.
Fantastic.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tetley would like that, wouldn't he?
Tetley would, yeah.
That's awesome, mate. So much stuff to look at.
This one's quite cool.
Gremlins.
The Gremlins, and it's the arcade gamer one.
Right.
So he's playing the little Donkey Kong.
Cool.
I thought that was really cool.
That is cool. Look at that. Recently expanded into this shop.
Yeah.
So you're still trying to find your way in here?
Oh,
and
definitely.
work things out, how things are going to be?
Yeah, new products, new things that are still relate to video games and toys and you know, and pop culture. And our newest addition is the t-shirts.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've got like the official Street Fighter t-shirts.
Nice.
You know, stuff that you can't get anywhere else, and even horror. So we've got the original Hammer Horror Dracula t-shirt. And yeah, so it's just sort of branching out.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about this cabinet. I was drawn to this straight away, Scott. You've got some cool stuff in here because it is gaming related, isn't it?
Mostly everything in here is video game related.
Yeah.
Apart from the really awesome jaws up the top here.
Yeah.
But you've got all the Resident Evil figures. And we've got some of the original 90s Toy Biz figures, which command big money, but they're a lovely thing to see.
Collectible.
Yeah. We've even got Turok figures as well, which until they came in, I didn't even know they existed. Yeah. So toys of the N64 game.
Full stuff here, mate.
All Super Famicom.
Yeah, fantastic. This is great. I'm going to take
Lovely
some of this
stuff.
way with me.
Yeah, no, have a rummage. Oh, I've got a customer, Al. If you just move over there, mate, can I just deal with this paying customer?
All right, I know my place.
What is that smell?
Hello there, can I help you?
Yeah, my name's John.
Hello, John.
Someone recommended your shop from the London Game Market. Said you might have some Pokemon cards and that.
Oh, yeah.
You got any horror games?
I have got some horror games.
Can I have a look?
Yeah,
at them?
sure.
What you got?
What, you want a scary horror game?
I want a really, really scary
Really, really scary.
Yeah.
All right, then. Let me have a look for you. Well, how about this one, look? The Silent Hill collection.
Oh, I don't know, it might be a bit scary, innit? Is it got blood in it?
Well, yeah. Ghosts?
No, I don't
Supernatural?
like it. No, I don't like it.
Don't like it?
No, you can't look at it.
No?
You got anything a little bit less scary?
A little bit less scary than Silent Hill. Well, I don't know, mate. I've got some Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, she looks alright, doesn't she? Yeah, I'll have a bit of that, bit of Buffy. Yeah, I'll have a bit of that. Yeah, how much?
20 quid, mate.
20 quid. Can you do it for 1949?
1949?
Yeah.
I've got a living to make here, mate.
That's all I've got.
1949.
1949. Can you do that? 1949?
Well, how about 1950?
No, I'll leave it. What else you got in here? Got any religious games?
Religious games?
Yeah, I like a bit of religion. You know, I'm thinking about what religion I can do, like, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people seem to be doing it these days.
Oh,
and I
doing
wonder
religion?
If I could, like, start my own religion. How much you want for that?
Is a £5.
You do £4. £4.89.50.
What, are we talking halfpence here? That went out with the cavemen.
49 pounds. Hang on, 49.89.50.
49.89.50. Yeah, got him.
Yeah. Oh, I've got to buy it now. Now I'm looking forward to going back to your place.
Yes.
Check out your collection, because the last time I did a video of Scott was probably
7 years ago.
7 years
it's
ago.
Got to be, yeah.
And a lot has changed since then.
Oh yes, just a bit.
So let's get on the road and head back to Sega Zombie's pad. Dude,
Mate,
it's great to be back in here.
it's been a long while, hasn't it?
7 years.
Really, 7 years, that is flown.
And lots changed, because actually when we did the last gaming tour, it was in your old house, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
So
Yeah.
people haven't seen this unless they go to your channel.
Yeah. And I've never done a game room tour on my channel
No.
of this setup.
I haven't either of mine yet. I'm planning to do that this year, actually. But you've been on YouTube probably pretty much as long as I have, haven't you?
2016, I think, was when I started.
Okay. I started 2014, but I wasn't like regularly posting, but I did start.
Yeah.
And we've known each other all those years.
Pretty
haven't
much
we?
since then, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
and become really good friends.
Yeah.
Really good friends. We've had a great day in the shop.
We had a laugh,
Played
haven't
some
we?
games, watched the footy last night, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Played some crappy Megadrive games.
I was thinking to say, you enjoyed those Mega Drive games.
I love them. For me, the 16-bit era is the best.
Yeah.
It really is. And I'm still discovering stuff. And I love coming here because you've got loads of games that I've never played before. Because you've got a complete Mega Drive collection, haven't you?
I have, yeah. Full PAL set.
Full PAL set.
We're getting there with the Japanese and the Genesis exclusives as well.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what I'm focusing on. But
Okay.
they're hard to pick up.
Yeah.
In good condition and for the right price.
Yeah. Have you got any other complete sets here?
The Dreamcast.
The Dreamcast is
Yeah, the Sega
complete as
Dreamcast,
well?
that's a complete
Right.
PAL set. That's probably my most complete set because
Yeah.
I've got every Japanese exclusive,
Yeah.
American exclusive, all the homebrew.
Yeah.
I've got everything on that. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably my most complete system.
Any other sets you'd like to complete, or are you just quite happy with what you got and just picking
Quite
up the odd
happy.
game?
I'm very close to the Sega Mega CD,
Yeah.
but the 3 or 4 games I need, you're talking thousands of pounds.
Really?
So I don't think I'm not that fussed about it.
Yeah.
The Master System I plug away at.
Yeah.
If I see a game in good condition
Yeah,
or it comes
you'll
in the
pick it up.
shop, I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not actively going for another full set.
Yeah.
I think I'm done with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fantastic though, mate. I love the way you've set it all out. It's a great display. Because I think you have moved stuff around. You had a big telly here.
I
didn't you,
did,
before?
yeah. Oh, it's been moved around numerous times
It's
over
much
the
more
last 12
accessible.
months.
You
Yep.
can see it all a lot better. I love coming into this corner, which is your Sega corner,
Yeah,
your wall.
the Sega wall,
Yeah.
the original Sega wall,
Yeah.
might I add.
And you can see them all. And you can have a nice browse, like as if you were in the shop back in the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Pick
that's what it's
games
all
up.
about.
I love it, mate. It's great. And I'm going through your Mega Drive collection because that's where my interest is. And I've picked out a few games, and I'm going to ask you to do the same in a bit
Yeah,
for various reasons.
yeah.
But first of all, what is this? I've never seen anything like it. It's called the Sega Genesis Nomad.
That is a handheld Mega Drive.
Right.
Which it never got a release in the UK, never got a release in Japan. It only released in America.
Any
North
reasons
America.
for that?
I
Just
just
didn't
think
do
it was to at the time, Sega was still doing really well in North America.
Yeah.
Even though the Super Nintendo sort of like was winning the race, but I think it was just Sega America's answer to try prolong the life of the...
So this was after the other handheld, the Game Gear, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah, many years after. It was kind of late 90s, this.
Was the battery life any better on this? Or
Not really. It took a whopping great battery pack that you have to slot on the back of the Nomad. But, you know, at the time, it was a great technology, and the screen was a lot better than the Sega Game Gear.
Yeah.
But today's standards, it's pretty poor.
Was you aware of that when you were into the Mega Drive back in the day?
Yeah, I had one.
I had
one. I paid a fortune and got one sent from America. It was in the very early years of eBay, when eBay first started.
Right.
And ironically, I had my eBay account and logged online when I first moved out into my own home through my Dreamcast.
Wow.
So I remember setting up eBay and doing everything through my Dreamcast, because it was my only access to the internet back then, because smartphones weren't a thing. And I can remember speaking to a guy in America, and he sent me over a Sega Nomad, which I had in my collection. If you go back to my really early videos, you'll see it on there.
It. Let's feel it. Yeah. It actually feels all right in the hand, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
It's kind of like a wedge shape. It narrows down at one end, so it's wider up here, maybe just to fit the battery in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels quite good in the hand, doesn't it?
It does, and it plays reasonably well.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people will modify the screen to have a more
you just slot
modern
the cartridge
screen.
in the top
straight in there.
Which is quite cool. So yeah, that's a lovely little thing. I've never seen one of those before. You've got some fantastic games. Well, you've got every single game. I'm still picking Mega Drive games up, but I never know what to pick up. But I know there's a few here. I love this game, Skeleton Crew.
You recommended that to me, didn't
I?
you? Yeah, about last year, I think.
Yeah, to play it. You probably already had it. But yeah, it's one of those isometric... well, it's just like an isometric kind of escape from the robot monsters.
Yes.
You know that arcade game?
Yeah, loved that game back in the day.
And it's just the sounds, the Mega Drive sounds. I love it. It's really eerie. They've got that eerie...
It's got a darkness.
That Doctor Who sci-fi special effects sounds.
Yeah, definitely.
It just give you the creeps.
Definitely drawed me in that game.
Yeah,
Graphically,
I love it.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, I love it.
As well.
Skeleton Crew. I'm looking for that one. Also, this one caught my eye because the Mega Drive's not known for RPGs, really, is it?
No, not massively. It wasn't a genre that was.
And this one reminds me of the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon series.
Yeah.
Just the art cover.
The artwork.
And
they're great games. Do you know what? There's a massive following for the Shining games.
Is there?
Yep.
Is this the only one on the Mega Drive?
No, there was some more.
Was there?
Yeah, there was a couple more on the Mega Drive.
Are they quite easy to pick up and play? It looks like a 3D dungeon crawler.
Dungeon crawler.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they are. They're sort of like my entry level of RPG.
Right, okay. So, quite easy to go back to then, I would imagine.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's one definitely I'm going to look for to pick up. That really interested me.
If you want to play the best RPG
on
the Mega Drive, you want that one.
How do you pronounce that?
Soli. That's how I call it.
Okay. Yeah, that looks really good.
But that is probably Sega's best answer to Zelda.
Right.
It's a really good game.
Expensive?
Probably more so now than it was. You're probably talking 100 quid now.
You've probably lost touch with
I have.
prices,
In some ways, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, that's a game I picked up for like 20 quid.
Yeah.
But now it's probably 100 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this one I had on the Super Nintendo. I really got into this. Have you played it?
I have played it.
Is it much different than the SNES? Have you played the SNES
think
version?
the SNES version is better.
Is it?
It pains me to say it, but I think it is.
I think you'll find
It's
that
not
with
a bad.
a lot of games.
Oh, I don't know. Aladdin? Should we talk about Aladdin? No. Judge Dredd. It's a good game. It's a little clunky.
Right.
But I definitely think graphically it looks better on the Super Nintendo.
For a movie
tie-in, it's good.
There wasn't that many that were great from the 90s, was there? Or the 80s?
It was very hit and miss, wasn't it?
Yeah. So that's actually quite nice. And it's a crap movie as well.
It was. Not Sylvester Stallone's finest moment.
Now, here's a game
Now we're
love
talking.
to own, guys. This is Alien Soldier. Oh, it's like a endless boss fight, isn't it? They're just like boss segmented.
You have segments where you get to like power up.
Yeah.
You take a few enemies out.
Yeah.
And then it is predominantly just boss battle.
Yeah.
And it is one of the hardest games I've ever played.
Because the controls are quite difficult to get
yeah,
around,
it
aren't
takes
they?
a while to get
Yeah.
around it because you've got like a rotating mechanic to select your weapons, and there's a lot going on with the buttons.
Yeah, so a bit clunky in that sense.
Yeah,
trying to get it's not
once
so
you
intuitive
master,
as you would think.
Once you master it
Yeah.
and the controls feel a bit more natural,
Yeah.
it's a cracking game.
Yeah.
Probably one of Treasure's best.
Yeah, but beautiful graphics. And another game here that I really enjoyed on the Super Nintendo, Phantom 2040. Is this based on a comic book, would you say?
Yes, the comic.
Yeah.
Maybe the cartoon,
Oh, there's a cartoon
but
as
it's
well.
definitely a comic book, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, yeah,
So
Marvel.
action platformer.
Yep.
Really enjoyed this on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it plays the same on the Mega Drive.
Does it?
Yeah, it's
I might get the
pretty-
Mega Drive because
yeah.
the SNES version is really expensive
Oh,
now.
right, okay.
Yeah. No, this is a lot
It's
cheaper.
not a game that turns up very
It
often.
won't be as good as the SNES one. But yeah, it doesn't turn up much. So
No,
don't
it's
see it
quite a
very
rare
often.
game, that.
Yeah, and that was it really. The games that I'm interested to pick up myself.
Yeah.
Now, last time we did a tour of all the stuff. We're not going to do that today, but what I'd like you to do is pick out 10 games that have that mean something to you.
Significant.
It could be for any reason, like it could be first game you ever completed, or a grail that you picked up, something like that. So I'm going to ask you now to go through your collection
And pick out
10 games
10
that
games.
mean something for you, for could be any reason.
Yep, okay,
Right.
let's do it.
This truly is an unbelievable retro game collection. I could spend hours in here. In fact, I did last night with him, just going through his library, selecting a game and just playing it just to see if I liked it or not, for future reference for me to pick up going down the line. But it is incredible, absolutely incredible. I absolutely love it. So I'd be interested to see what he picks today as his 10 most memorable games, or games that mean something to him. All right, games that mean something to you, mate.
Yep.
10 games.
Yeah,
What's
I've picked 10,
Yeah.
and I think I'm going to go with the first game as being one of the first games I remember at home.
Okay, not the first game you ever saw.
No, not the first game I ever saw, but I think the first game that had an impact on me.
Okay.
That made me think video games are really cool.
Was this around someone's house?
It was around mine. I got home from school.
Oh, okay.
And my mum, I can remember vividly my mum picking me up from school saying, when you get home, there's a big surprise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you do something, achieve something at school? Was it
I
just a
can't
birthday
really
present,
remember.
a
I
present,
can
was she,
remember that it was a bit of a sad time in the family. I
Right.
don't remember what.
She was trying to cheer you up.
And I think it was to cheer the family
Okay.
up. Yeah.
What was it then, mate?
And it was a ZX Spectrum 48K.
Yeah.
Yeah, all set up on a living room
Nice.
on a bureau.
Oh, cool.
and a black and white, like Ferguson telly, where you got
Yeah.
the dial, where you had
Yeah.
to tune it in with a dial.
Excellent. So
Yeah.
was it in black and white?
It was to begin
Yeah,
with. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
We couldn't afford a colour telly.
Yeah. And what was the game then, mate?
And that game is Death Chase,
oh, wow.
or 3D
Yeah.
Death Chase.
That's a
Some
very
people
early,
call it.
Is it 48K or 16?
It's a 16K game.
Yeah,
It is, and it's just mental
Yeah.
in what they crammed into that game in 16K.
It's funny, it's one of the earliest games that I remember playing on the ZX Spectrum as
Really?
well. I would have
Oh,
been
wow.
around about 10, 11,
Yeah,
and I would have brought that.
yeah.
And I remember it because my dad actually played that, because he was into motorbikes, so he actually quite
Same with
enjoyed
my
that.
dad.
Yeah.
It was my dad that introduced
Yeah.
me to it. I can remember getting home and just seeing this game of lines and a
Yeah.
stick man jumping through holes, and it was jumping Flash or jumping
Yes,
Jack.
I remember that.
And my mum was playing that,
Yeah.
and I just was like.
Yeah.
But then my dad went, "I've got a game for you," and he
Yeah,
loaded
love that.
in this,
And it's
I was
quite
just...
similar to the scene in Empire Strikes Back, isn't
Yes.
it? With a biker
It
through the
must
woods.
have been the inspiration,
Yeah,
maybe, for
definitely.
it.
Or was it Return of the Jedi?
Yeah, Return of the Jedi, weren't it, with the speeder
Yeah.
bikes?
Great choice, mate.
Yeah, yeah. So that game, massive memories.
Good.
Yeah.
I'll have to give you a high score challenge on that. one
Yeah,
day.
that would be interesting.
Yeah. Next.
The next game up is the first game, and sticking
Yeah.
with the ZX Spectrum, the first game I ever completed. And that is Ultimate Play the Game's Attic Attack.
Awesome. Yeah.
I still play this game regularly.
Yeah. Well, you showed me you nearly completed
Yeah.
it the other day.
Yeah, I
Under
did.
10 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. It's just one of those games that it's just a feel good game.
Yeah.
You know,
Takes you
whenever
right
I
back.
put it on, it's a really warm
Makes you
feeling.
happy.
It does.
All the little noises of the food
Yeah.
draining down
Yeah.
and going into each room.
Yeah, and you still get that feeling of sort of anxiety when your health meter, which is a turkey, which always made me laugh, the turkey carcass, and
I
just
never,
like
I never
running
finished
around.
that. My first game was Bruce Lee. on
Really,
Spectre.
a lot of
First game I ever
people's
finished
Bruce
it. Yeah,
Lee.
it was easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, but Attic Attack,
Yeah.
a lot of people didn't realise what you really had to do, but
No.
it's all about getting the 3 sections of the main key to get you
Yeah.
out of the building.
Yeah.
And you had to really know when to drop certain coloured keys.
And what's the ending like? Was it a disappointment?
Yeah, it's just one screen.
Was that
It
it?
says well done.
Well done.
And
yeah.
it gives you a percentage though.
Right, okay.
So you can
All
go
the
back and get
items.
100% by opening
Okay.
every door and discovering every room.
You got to do that? Have you done that?
I've done that, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. But
Brilliant
it's a
stuff.
cracking game. I love Attic Attack.
Fantastic. Next game, mate?
The next game, now this one, I can remember going to a car boot sale with my dad.
Yeah.
It must have been when car boot sales were kind of a new thing, because I remember going every weekend with my dad on a Sunday. It was at Portman Road, right outside Ipswich Town Football Stadium. And he used to give us a tenner. Me and my brother
Yeah.
would get a tenner and he'd be like, right, sod off, go and do your thing. And I remember haggling with this guy because I only had £10.
Right.
And I picked up an Atari 7800.
Oh, wow.
And it's because I'd never seen one before.
Did you have the console?
I had the wood grain
Right.
Atari 2600.
Yeah.
But I never even knew there was a 7800 console. I'd never seen it.
yeah.
And I just remember being drawn to it because it was in a silver box. It had a load of games all chucked on the top of it. And I can remember the guy wanting £15.
Wow.
And I was like, I've got £10.
Yeah.
That's all I've got is £10.
Got him down.
And because I was a little kid at the time, or a
Yeah.
youngster, he went, go on then, mate.
Yeah.
And I was just buzzing that
Yeah.
I had this console I'd never seen before.
Yeah.
And the one game that's, because most of the games were awful, what I remember, but one game stood out, and that was Food Fight.
Fantastic choice. What an underrated game.
Yeah, and I kept my 7800 for many years just for this game.
Yeah.
Because at the time, I don't think there was ever a port on the 2600, and I never had any Atari computers.
It's funny because that's the only 7800 game I've ever owned.
Really?
And I thought I'd love to own the arcade machine. Really, that's what I want.
Yeah.
But I held on to that just in case I never did.
Yeah.
Because I first played it around my mate's old house. He's got the dedicated machine, and I
Yeah.
absolutely fell in love with the gameplay, the cabinet.
Such a unique
Yeah,
game.
it's a lovely game of risk reward, isn't it?
Yeah.
Trying to get to the ice cream before it melts. And
Yeah.
the way I love the way
And
his
just
head opens
his
up.
mouth, yeah.
Yeah.
It is classic. And was it one of the first games to have a replay? When
Yes.
it replayed
Yes.
your best sort
Yeah.
of like round?
Yeah, it's actually is it a 16-bit game or 32-bit? It's one of the first games. I'm sure it's a 32-bit game.
Really?
Yeah, because they had that extra chip. I think
Yeah.
they had 2 chips in there. It was the Motorola. Yeah, it was a Motorola 68000, I think. It allowed more space to create that replay effect.
Yeah.
Great game.
I just
Great
remember
game.
being amazed by it.
Yeah.
And
First
being
game to have an analog stick as well.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
I remember you saying about
Yeah,
that
so it
on
had a lot of
yours.
firsts, that
Yeah.
game.
And beautiful cab.
Yeah.
The artwork is just amazing, isn't it?
Brilliant
But yeah,
game.
lots of memories of that.
Next up,
Next up, I think we're going to go to the Mega Drive because we've got
Yeah,
to go to the
naturally.
Mega Drive a little bit. And I can remember before the Mega Drive released in the UK, obviously it was released in Japan a year or two beforehand. And I can remember my best mate at the time, he had an older brother that just had to have everything that came out because he was working, he was a lot older than us. And he went out and he called us into his room to show us the Sega Mega Drive. And
blew you away.
blew me away.
Yeah.
At that time, I was still playing ZX Spectrum.
Yeah.
I did have a Sega Master System,
Yeah.
but very few games because they're expensive. And I just remember being in awe. And the
It wasn't that jump, was it? Like the 16-bit felt like a huge jump,
massive.
didn't it?
It was massive, considering, you know, we've been talking about ZX Spectrum
Yeah.
games, and then seeing 16-bit
Yeah.
power.
Yeah.
It was just
game
absolute,
changing.
and seeing sprites so detailed and moving so
Well, what
fast.
you'd see in the arcade,
Yeah,
pretty much.
very
Suddenly
similar.
you've got that at home.
Yeah.
which was pretty cool.
And the one game that stood out massively is this, and that is Gynog.
Gynog, yeah.
A game that is a tremendous shooter.
Yeah.
I think why I really have an attachment towards Gynog as well is it's kind of gothic.
Yeah.
And it's got a bit of macabre about it. Even though it's a bit of a mixed bag because you're a winged warrior.
Yeah.
But it's got a horror element.
Kind of Greek mythology thrown in a little bit
Yeah,
as well,
it's
maybe.
got loads of different things thrown in. And it's quite a dark game.
Yeah.
Whereas most shooters had quite uplifting music.
Yeah,
they were
cutesy.
mostly cutesy or space.
Yeah.
This was something a bit different.
Different.
And I can remember just hearing the soundtrack to this game and the sheer amount of bullets. It isn't bullet hell,
Yeah.
but it was the first game where I'd seen so much going on the screen at once.
They're the sort of shooters I like, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's a great game, mate. Great atmosphere as well. Great
The
music.
atmosphere, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It was just, and the end of level bosses were just epic.
Yeah.
Big, huge, cyberpunk,
Yeah.
gothic looking. Look,
Yeah, you got excited to see the end of level bosses back then, didn't you? You just wanted to see the next one. That was the thing about the games, was the bosses.
Yep. And I can remember it just being endless. It took me a long time to finish this game.
Yeah.
I remember in my youth I didn't. It was when I got into my late teens,
Yeah.
sort of early 20s, because I was still playing Mega Drive, and that's when I finished it, because I was determined. It's so much so that I own the Genesis version as well.
Oh, do you?
Because it's called because it's called
something else.
Wings of War.
Yeah.
And it's got different artwork.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've double dipped on that one.
That's not bad artwork, but it's not as good as that one.
Not as good as the original.
No. That is cool. Does it play exactly the same? There's no...
Exactly the same. Yeah.
What about a Japanese version? No
I've got the
differences?
Japanese version somewhere
Yeah.
as well.
Okay, next game, mate.
The next game I think we're going to go with is a Mega CD game,
I've never played this.
and that is the Terminator.
I played the Mega Drive and the SNES version.
See, a lot of people think the Mega CD got a lot of bad press because they felt it was just Mega Drive games with CD audio.
Yeah.
And a lot of the Mega CD games were that.
Yeah.
But there was a few that really pushed
The hardware.
the hardware
Yeah.
of the Mega CD, and the Terminator is one of them. If you play the Mega Drive port of Terminator, even though it looks familiar, it's a totally different beast. This is a tremendous run and gun.
I'll have to play that.
And the soundtrack again, it's music that captures my game, my memories, as much as the graphics.
Yeah, me too.
And the soundtrack on this is just awesome.
So we did get a good movie tie-in game then.
We
It's come
did.
a little bit later.
Yes, this is tremendous.
Yeah.
I would say this is the best movie tie-in since RoboCop on the ZX Spectrum.
Yeah, because you've got the new 2D Fate one, haven't you?
Yes, which is
It's a great
good
game.
Good game, but
Yeah.
back then it was all about this, and graphically, the soundtrack, and just the game mechanic. It's a really fun run and gun.
It's mad to think that the film was an 18, wasn't it? And yet they're aiming these games at kids.
At kids, yeah.
To force them really to want to watch the film.
Yes, but we all did back then,
We
didn't
did, we did. Okay, mate, next game.
So next game we'll mix it up a bit, and I've got fond memories. That's why I have a full set of the Sega Dreamcast, and I think that is because that was the first console I had in my own living room when I owned my own house and weren't living with my parents.
Yeah.
And I'd invite my mates round, and you know, the Dreamcast was a massive part of my life, my young adult life.
Yeah.
And I think I was truly blown away with how Sega developed the Dreamcast, and it was on par with their arcades at the time. And the game that really I remember so much with all my mates, we used to have a right laugh, is the Crazy Taxi series.
Yeah. They just did the 2 games, did they?
Yes, on the Dreamcast, and there was a third on the Xbox.
Okay, and both of them were released in the arcade?
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Both arcade games.
Yeah.
Both tremendous arcade games, but where the Dreamcast was sort of next level in the home is they improved on the arcade
So they were
game.
better on the arcade. And
Yep.
how much after did they got released from the arcade to the Dreamcast?
Well, it was
a year or
Sega's
two?
thinking. Sega's thinking was when they released the Naomi hardware, and were releasing the arcade games at the time. They wanted a home console that was kind of on par with it, so that you were seeing releases quite quick.
Yeah, I mean, Nintendo were doing that in the 80s
Yes.
with the Versus system.
Yeah,
So Excitebike, Popeye, they all got released into the arcade
yeah,
to try and promote the console as well. You could see where it was going.
yeah. I think before then, Sega, like when they brought an arcade game into the home, like on the Saturn or even the Mega Drive, it was a straight port.
Yeah.
Maybe not as good graphics or whatever, but where they learned, and I think they learned fast on the Dreamcast, is Crazy Taxi in the arcades. Great game. But they needed more for the home console.
Yeah.
So you had the Crazy Taxi sort of mini game section.
Yeah. Do you know what would have made that a real attraction in the arcade? Is to sit down in an actual car, a moving yellow taxi.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Like the Outrun moving cab.
I think if it had came out in the 80s and 90s, we would have got
Yeah.
that. But everything was like a candy cab type of design by then.
So just kind of like a
Yeah.
conversion kit for a candy cab.
Yeah. And
But
again-
can you imagine sitting in a yellow taxi
Oh, that'd be
and
awesome,
playing that in the arcade?
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's what Sega are
That's what they're-
known for. And to be honest with you, Sega lasted as long as it did in the arcade because they were creating these amazing contraptions
Taking
in the
a risk,
arcade.
weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was an experience that you couldn't get in the home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
fantastic game.
again, the running theme throughout all of this really, and I just
Yeah.
thought is the music again.
Yeah.
The soundtrack to this game, Offspring.
Yeah.
You know,
Are they making a...
There's a new one. Sega have announced. Yeah, there's a new one coming, and they've just announced that the Offspring are doing the soundtrack to that as well,
awesome.
which will be just tremendous.
yeah.
I can remember the Offspring back in that sort of time, the late 90s.
Yeah.
They were massive, weren't
Yeah,
they?
great band.
They had hit after hit.
Give
and
it to me, baby.
yeah, and it's all on this game. Whenever I hear that song, I think of Crazy Taxi.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. So yeah, I had to
Great
include
choice,
those.
mate. Great choice. Right, next game.
Next game, we're going back to the Mega Drive.
Yeah.
And this has got to be in there because I thought this game was never going to come.
Yeah.
I can remember backing this game, everyone excited about it, and it took, I think, from when I initially pre-ordered on their website, nearly a decade for this game to turn up.
Mad.
And it did, and that is Paprim.
Yeah, and it's a great game.
It is a great game. Yeah, really, it's got lots of custom chips
Yeah.
in it. It plays more like a Neo Geo game
Yes.
than it does a Mega Drive game.
It's a shame it never got released on multi-formats after
Yeah.
that, so other people could play it. Because I don't think, can you play it on an Ever
Nope.
Drive?
No,
The only way to play that is by owning it.
you've got to own it.
Yeah.
There's rumours that the game's going to get re-released or whatever. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. But it's sacrilege, really,
Yeah.
because this is a great game and more
Yeah.
people need access to playing it.
Graphically, it's superb.
Oh,
isn't
it's
it?
stunning. I love the colour palette.
Yeah, I do. The neons.
The neons, and
Yeah.
it's a beautifully made game.
Yeah,
And I just never thought I'd ever get it.
yeah. I used to own it. I sold it.
Yeah, yeah. I think I sold you a copy of it.
probably did, yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
But it turned up, and there was no warning. It just
Yeah.
turned up on your doorstep.
mad.
And I was like, what's this big brown box? Opened it up,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my
And
God,
the
it's
developers
Paprim.
just disappeared, didn't
Yep,
they?
yep, just disappeared.
Strange. They've created kind of like a bit of a cult around it, I think.
It
haven't
has,
they?
and it. Watermelon Studios, everyone bought into the hype because
Yeah.
they had released other games.
Yeah,
Pierre Solar, which was a massive RPG,
Yeah.
which was released on Dreamcast and the Mega Drive. And they also published a lot of games, and
Yeah.
everyone had faith in this game coming out.
Yeah.
But we all thought we'd been ripped off and it was never going to come. But it did, and it was fantastic, and, you know, dare I say, probably worth the wait, because it was a great game.
it's awesome, dude. Right, next game.
Next game, this one's really special to me because when I was hunting the full PAL set and I was documenting it on the channel, I had a meet-up, probably a birthday meet-up or
Yeah.
something like that, and a load of YouTubers got wind of the few games I needed to complete my set, and this was the last game I needed to finish that set,
Wow,
and they all kept it top secret, and
Yeah.
they gave it to me on my birthday.
brilliant.
And it was an emotional
That's a
day.
real community thing.
It
isn't
was.
It,
It really blew my mind. And that game is Fantasy Star 4.
yeah.
which is kind of mad because it's RPG.
Yes.
You can see why I left it till last.
Yes, it's not your favourite
because
genre.
it's not my genre,
Yeah.
but the fact
It's supposed to be a good game though.
it's supposed to be amazing. All the fantasy star games
Yeah.
are supposed to be great, but they're just not for me.
Yeah, I don't mind going back to RPGs from that era as long as they're accessible.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just too
I
much.
think that one's turn-based,
text
isn't it?
and-
As
yeah.
well, that one. It's not
I
like
probably quite like
live.
that,
Yeah,
actually.
you would because they're sci-fi.
Dungeons and Dragons, guys. I love me D&D.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Right, next one, mate.
Right, now we move on to a Mega Drive game that is probably the most expensive game I've purchased
Yeah.
out of all of my collection, but it's the game I despise the series. I've never enjoyed this series.
Why? Because it's too hard?
I don't know what it was. I think it was because I had a mate when we were growing up, and that's all he'd play.
Yeah.
So I'd go round his, and all he'd want to play was this series of games, and it just bored me.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to play something else. I wasn't very good at it
Yeah.
because I didn't know the sort of mechanics.
I didn't even know it was on the Mega Drive, to be honest. What we're talking about? We're talking about the Mega Man.
We are. Mega Man, The Wily Wars.
Yeah. See, I always associate that with being on Nintendo.
Yep.
It was on the NES, Famicom, Famicom, Super Nintendo.
This is a remaster of the original NES games.
Okay.
So it's got the original NES games on there.
I was going to ask you that. Is it like...
And they're remastered. A lot of
Right.
people hate on this because it's like altered the
Right.
original NES games. For me, it's an expensive game because
Yeah.
it never got a North American
How much
release.
would you expect to pay for that?
Now, up and above £500, I'd say,
Right.
for this now.
That's nothing compared to SNES games.
No, it might be more than that because
no,
I'm a
it
bit
might be.
out of touch.
Yeah.
But the last time I checked,
Yeah.
and when I got this off Champion 2D Rob,
Right.
so I knew it was going to be mint.
Yeah.
And begrudgingly, I can't remember the exact amount I paid, but it was my most
Yeah.
expensive.
A lot back
one
then
of the
anyway.
most
Still an expensive
games.
game,
Yeah.
but I think most Mega Man games on the PAL region go for crazy money.
Yeah. It was the most expensive Mega Drive game
Yeah.
I purchased in the chase
Yeah.
for the set. And ironically, it's the game I just don't like it. I don't think I've even fired this up
Yeah.
in a Mega Drive
Yeah.
and played it. But
Still, you got it, mate.
I've got it.
Part of the collection. And your last game.
The
oh my
last
God.
game is probably the rarest game on the Mega Drive for the
Yeah.
PAL set, and arguably the most expensive.
Yeah.
And that game is the death and return of Superman.
It's funny because I only got into that fairly recently, the arcade version of this. I don't know how much of a port it is of that. It's like a beat 'em up.
Yeah, it's a beat 'em up. It's a
Beat 'em up.
side-scrolling beat 'em up.
Right, okay, do you fly in it as well?
Kind of, but it's not like that one you was playing.
Right, okay.
This is a
'cause that
more
was
modern.
terrible.
That was a terrible game. No,
Tell me this is better than
this
the
is a
arcade
lot
version.
better. It's a way better than that.
Right.
It's kind of it's very repetitive though.
Yeah.
A bit like any side scroller.
Why is it that like the rarest and most expensive games are always the worst ones to
Well,
go?
the reason why this isn't an amazing game.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad game. I'd say
Right.
it's bang in the middle. It's an
Okay,
average.
so an average game.
An average game, enjoyable enough.
Limited
but
numbers.
There's a problem with this game.
Right.
Now, this is the only Mega Drive game I own in my collection that is bugged.
Oh.
So, when this was released, PAL UK, they put a conversion software into it to give you full screen and better frame rate.
Oh.
And it was something that was devised. It was implemented in this game so we didn't get limited with PAL,
Right.
but there was a bug in it. So at any
crashes.
point in this game, it freezes. So you might get to level 1, level 2, level 3. At some point, that game is going to freeze and there's nothing you can do.
Did the reviewers pick up on that?
It was picked up on, and because it was kind of a late release on the
People
Mega
didn't
Drive,
care.
all Acclaim done is they did put in the magazines, I think it was in Mean Machines, they did say that they were going to reissue it.
Right.
But it never got that reissue because Acclaim just cut their losses,
Right.
probably refunded people, so that's why this game's scarce.
Right.
And you've got to be, it's probably been in people's collections because they never really played it,
Yeah.
or they just held on to it.
That's incredible, isn't
So
it?
it's a rare game.
So they, you know, we complain about modern games today not being finished.
Yeah.
There was some that weren't
that
finished.
have
or
terrible
rushed
bugs.
Rushed out.
They just didn't realise
Yeah.
that it just didn't work.
I mean, was Superman a thing back then as well? Because he was more of an 80s kind of icon, wasn't he?
It was more because it was DC trying to revitalise Superman.
Yeah.
So they killed him.
Yeah.
And then he returns in the comic books. So
Right.
that then made them make a game on it.
And what would a collector expect to pay for that now?
Way over £1,000.
Yeah.
Probably up towards £2,000 now, I'd say.
Yeah. Wow, so yeah, you've got some great games up there. If you have a look up there, yeah. So, yeah, all right, mate. Well, great collection. See you later.
Yep.
Bye. Oh, dear. Well, dude, it's been great coming here, spending some time in your shop, which is looking amazing. Guys, get down to the Retro Realm. Where is it again, Scott?
It's in Sailmakers Shopping Centre in Ipswich Town.
Yeah, amazing place, guys, for all your retro needs.
Yeah,
Incredible
and we're
place.
expanding all the time.
All the time,
Yeah.
yeah. And your collections come on well as well.
I'm curating
Yeah,
it a lot more.
since I last did my game room tour, you've added arcade machines. Would you say I was an influence there, do you
I
think?
think you might have been.
You've got a lovely Neo Geo Lord's Vale.
You fed the habit.
Yeah, you've got a lovely little jammer cab over there with a lovely 14-inch screen for all your classics.
Yep.
Which I love, that's my era. And in here you've got a lovely turbo outrun
Yes.
with the Smarty Pie in.
It's got the Smarty Pie in it with
so
all
you
the
can
games.
play turbo outrun.
Outrun
Rad
Cannonball.
Racer?
It's got Power Drift.
Power Drift, yeah.
It's got Chase HQ. It's
Right.
got all the Tato ones as
Yeah.
well. Of all of that era, basically,
Yeah.
there's 2D scalers.
It's fantastic, mate. Well, cheers for that, dude.
No worries,
Lovely
dude.
to see you,
Good
mate.
to see you, mate.
Cheers, guys.
God, what is that stench? Oi! What are you doing in here?
What am I doing here?
Yeah.
I heard there was some free cake going. Any cake?
Cake?
Yeah, cake.
Cake? You want a free cake?
Yeah, I do want a free cake, yeah. That's what I want. Oh, yeah, that would be nice. Oh, naughty. Oh, that looks lovely, that does, doesn't it?
You want a cake, do you?
I do want a bit
You
of
want a cake?
yeah.
A
Oh,
free,
lovely.
fresh cream cake?
Got a knife and fork, I like a bit, you know.
You want some cake?
Got to be
I've got some
civilised,
cake
haven't we?
for you.
Civilised, sit down and have a bit of cake, mate.
There
Hey, yeah.
you go,
Huh?
have a cake, have a cake!
There
you go.
What I get for coming in your shop and spending all that money. All right, coming back here again. God almighty. Well, apart from the dodgy old customers that he has in his shop, that was so funny. Oh God, guys, we had such a laugh that day. It was so much fun. Scott, mate, what a collection, what a shop. I loved walking around in your shop, mate. I did spend a lot of money. I've got loads of pickups, which I'm gonna show in my next pickups video. I did spend a lot of money in Scott's shop, but we'll save that for another day. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed that. Go and check out Scott's channel, which is Sega Zombie. I'll put a link in the description below. And go and visit his shop. Keep these retro game shops alive. We need physical. We really do. It's what it's about. You know, there's nothing better than picking up something tangible, reading the instruction manual and plugging it in. You know, and the best place to get all your retro is from the Retro Realm. Guys, that's it for this week's video. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, I want a religious game.
You want a religious game?
Yeah,
religious
yeah.
board game, eh? Let's have a little
You got
look for
any,
you.
have you?
Well, a bit of a religious movement, I'd say.
Oh.
How about the Gothic game?
Oh. Is it old?
Yeah, it's vintage, that, mate. That's vintage.
No, the religion.
Oh, the religion. Well, Goths have been around a long time.
Have they? I don't know of any Goths.
Yeah.
How much you want for that?
That's £50 vintage, rare game.
50?
That is £50.
Got some cornerware.
I know, but that's all been accounted for in the price.
Is it?
Yeah.
What, even that bit?
Yeah, even that bit there. Yeah.
What about that bit?
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do.
Because that's got 2 bits there. Did you account that for
All
in
right,
the price? Because
well,
you said,
maybe-
what did you say?
That's £50.
I'll give you 49, 59.
49.59.
Yeah, is what I've got. That's
Come
what
on, mate.
That's all I've got.
I've got to make a living here.
That's all
How
I've got.
about 49.90?
49?
90.
Nah, I'll put it back.